Ever walked into your home, excited to see your furry friend, only to be met with crickets? No enthusiastic greeting, no wagging tail? It can be disheartening, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Stick around because today, we're uncovering 10 surprising signs your dog might not love you as much as you think. These signs can be subtle, but once you know what to look for, they can be quite revealing. And trust me, you won't want to miss the bonus tip at the end. It could be a game changer for your relationship with your pup. So grab a seat, maybe even your dog, and let's get started on this eye-opening journey together. Okay, first up, the grand entrance. You know the one, where you come home after a long day, fling open the door and nothing. No excited barks, no wagging tail, just a dog who couldn't care less. Your dog is just there like, oh, you again. It's almost like they're saying, oh, it's just you, I thought it might be someone interesting. Sometimes you just gotta finish that nap, right? But like every time, it's like their nap is more important than your presence. It's like they saw you through the window and we're all, ugh, pretend you're sleeping. They might even give you a side eye before going back to their nap. Now, before you start questioning your entire existence, some dogs are just less enthusiastic than others. It's not necessarily a reflection on you. Maybe they're super chill, or maybe they're just really into whatever's on Doggy Discovery Channel. They might be more interested in their own activities. But if your dog used to be all over you when you got home and now they're just like, meh, it might be time to reevaluate your relationship. Maybe they need more engagement, or maybe something has changed in their routine. Alright, next up, the art of the side eye. You know that thing where you try to make eye contact with your dog and they're all like, nope, haven't seen you, don't know you, bye. Yeah, that's not exactly a good sign. For dogs, avoiding eye contact can actually be a sign of stress or anxiety. It's their way of saying, please don't make me fight you, you're way bigger than me. So, if your dog is constantly looking away, it might mean they're not feeling super comfortable or secure around you. Okay, this one's a little heartbreaking, the cuddle snub. You know, when you're all ready to snuggle up with your furry best friend and they're all like, hard pass, who doesn't love a good cuddle puddle? Okay, maybe some dogs. But if your dog used to love being petted and cuddled and now they're all no touchy-touchy, it might be a sign that something's up. Maybe they're not feeling well, or maybe they've had a bad experience with someone touching them, or, you know, maybe they're just not that into you. But seriously, if your dog is suddenly avoiding physical contact, it's worth paying attention to. Alright, let's talk about selective hearing, shall we? You know, when you're calling your dog's name and they just keep walking. It's like they suddenly went deaf in one ear, and also maybe the other ear. It might just mean they're easily distracted, squirrel. Or, it could be a sign that they're not as bonded to you as you thought. And that's definitely something you'll want to work on. Who's going to rescue you from the evil mailman if your dog doesn't even listen to you? Okay, this one's a classic, the toy snub. You know, when your dog has that one special toy, the one they cherish more than life itself, and they never, ever, ever let you touch it. It's like they think you're going to steal it and run away to a tropical island where you'll live out your days playing fetch on the beach. But anyway, if your dog is constantly guarding their favorite toy from you, it might be a sign that they're not feeling super secure in their relationship with you. It's like they don't trust that you'll give it back. We've all been burned before. Want to strengthen your bond with your dog? Subscribe for tips to understand their feelings better. Alright, let's talk about the lone wolf syndrome. You know, when your dog would rather spend their time napping in a sunbeam or staring out the window than hanging out with you. I get it, sometimes you just need a little me time, but like all the time, it's like they're saying, you know what? I'd rather just stare at this wall than be in the same room as you. If your dog is constantly choosing to be by themselves, it might be a sign that they're not feeling super connected to you. And that's definitely something you'll want to work on. Okay, this one's a little more serious, the stress signals. You know, when you walk into a room and your dog immediately starts panting, pacing, or even hiding, yeah, that's not exactly the reaction you're going for. It's like they think you're going to give them a bath or something. But seriously, if your dog is constantly showing signs of stress around you, it might be a sign that they're not feeling safe or comfortable. And that's definitely something you'll want to address. A stressed out dog is not a happy dog. Alright, let's talk about the ultimate betrayal, the playtime rejection. You know, when you're all ready to play a rousing game of fetch or tug of war, and your dog is all like, nah, I'm good, it's like they're saying, you're boring, and I'd rather just lick this spot on the floor. If your dog consistently refuses to engage in playtime with you, it might be a sign that they're not feeling super bonded to you. And that's definitely something you'll want to work on, because playtime is like the best way to bond with your dog, or maybe they start playing with someone else instead. Like you toss the ball and they run it over to your partner, your kid, heck, even the neighbor. That's a little ouch, right? It might mean they're feeling more connected to someone else in the house. Okay, this one might seem a little counterintuitive, but hear me out. The independent spirit. You know, when you're walking around your house doing your thing and your dog doesn't even bother to look up from their nap. If your dog used to follow you everywhere and now they're all about their own space, it might be a sign that something's changed in your relationship. Or maybe they've stopped waiting outside the bathroom door. You know that little shadow you used to have? Gone. Now they're like, hey, you got this, and off they go to do their own thing. And what about when you're somewhere new, like you're at a friend's place and your dog's just off in the corner doing their own thing? No checking in, no, hey, you good? Just totally unbothered. That used to be different, right? Okay, this one's not funny at all. The aggression alert. If your dog is growling, snapping, or biting at you, it's a clear sign that something is seriously wrong. And I'm not talking about playful nips or accidental scratches, I'm talking about full-on, I'm going to bite your face off aggression. If your dog is exhibiting this kind of behavior, it's crucial to seek professional help immediately. A certified dog trainer or behaviorist can help you identify the root of the problem and develop a plan to address it safely and effectively. And watch out for the subtle stuff too, like stiff body language or a hard stare. Sometimes dogs don't jump straight to growling. They might freeze up, give you that look, or tense their body. These are warning signs that aggression could be brewing, and it's just as important to take them seriously. Have you noticed any of these 10 signs in your dog? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your experiences. It's important to remember that these signs are not definitive proof that your dog doesn't care about you. They are just indicators that something might be off in your relationship with your furry friend. But before you start questioning everything, remember that every dog is different, and there are a million reasons why your dog might be acting a certain way. It could be due to their unique personality, past experiences, or even their current mood. Dogs, like humans, have their own ways of expressing themselves. Before we wrap up, here's that bonus tip I promised. If your dog exhibits any of these signs, consider evaluating your own behavior. Sometimes our actions and emotions can significantly impact our pets. Reflect on how you interact with your dog daily. Dogs often mirror our emotions and actions. If you're stressed or anxious, your dog might pick up on that and react accordingly. Try to maintain a calm and positive demeanor around your pet. Building a stronger bond might start with you. Spend quality time with your dog, engage in activities they enjoy, and show them affection. This can help strengthen your relationship and make your dog feel more secure and loved. Now, if you're curious about more ways to understand your dog's feelings, check out my next video. 13 clear signs your dog is very unhappy. This video will provide you with more insights into your dog's emotional well-being and how you can improve it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback helps us create better content for you and your furry friends. Let's keep our furry friends happy and loved. Remember, a happy dog is a healthy dog, and your love and care make all the difference.